Yeah, your colleague didn't like yesterday when he asked me what I'm using. I said both like Google Workspace, but also
Yeah.
the Microsoft Office, and he was like, "This is the most inefficient way to do so." Hello.
Hey, yeah, it's
How are
nice to
you?
meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Perfect.
So, can you please introduce yourself to us?
Of course, of course. So my name is Jivko. I'm part of the Cloud Office team, as you see, and Cloud Office is a Google Cloud Premier Partner for Central and Eastern Europe. We are operating in Central and Eastern Europe, also the Nordics. What we do is we help organizations indulge into the cloud, meaning that we help them with Google Cloud technology, helping them to migrate, helping them to onboard themselves to Google Cloud, helping them through technology. And what we do mostly is not like only reselling the Google Cloud technology, but we have a lot of engineers, specialists, certified specialists who can support that move to the cloud for that organization. We as well can provide different funding programs from Google for those startups that would like to utilize Google Cloud technology. And again, we can utilize different funding programs from Google that will allow those startups to use technology to develop products that they don't have the capability to do so. Meaning that Google will pay our engineers to do the work for them. This saves them capacity, capability, this saves them money and consumption. As we have people who have worked in the Google Cloud industry for years, they know the product in and out, they can develop a product and also be a consultancy guy throughout the way for their cloud journey. So in a nutshell, this is what we do in Cloud Office. Mostly we consult companies who want to go into the cloud, they're afraid they haven't used the cloud or maybe any artificial intelligence technologies. We help them pave the path and create a long-lasting relationship with them as our partners. not as
Also,
our
yesterday I heard from your colleague that one Google engineer is costing like 1,300, around 1,300 euros per hour,
Yeah.
which is like really a lot for example, SMEs.
Yeah.
So when we are going to your service, how does it actually work? Is it cheaper for example, SMEs? So if I have my own company, how does it work? How do you onboard me?
So yeah, considering Google's rates, yeah, we're not rating that. We're rating much more, let's say, local prices that are based on the company's money flow, if we can call it that. Depending on their corporate or their SME, we can help with being more cost efficient towards them. We can utilize most of those programs that will allow funding from Google to either back our services or back them up. So those rates that you mentioned, they're for professionals from Google. We think that we are as well professional as on their level, but our rates are not as a global company such as Google. So most of the SMEs, we have over 600 customers who are in our portfolio. 99% of them are in that segment. So we are very cost efficient and talking always about financials, FinOps operations with them, so they can understand how the cloud is based, how the cloud is rated, so they understand if this is possible for their company or would it be possible for their company through one of the funding programs that Google offers.
And you also operate globally, or because you said something about Central Eastern Europe?
Well, we are based in Central Eastern Europe. This is our main hub of operations, and 99%
Do you
of our
also operate in
customers
Czech
there.
Republic, maybe?
Yeah, we operate.
Because I'm from Czech, this
Yeah.
is why I ask.
We operate in Czech Republic. We operate. We have customers in the US as well. Some of our customers are expanding now, moving to a global company. So they were opening offices in the US. We assisted with some of their technologies to be moved, so they can have their product to be accessible from the US customers as well.
And when the company was founded?
It was founded 2019 as a company, but
2019.
started, I think, 2020. I joined the team a little over a year after it was founded. So I was employee number 4 as the company.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in the
Number
company.
4.
I remember it because it was on the contract.
Okay, employee number 4.
Yeah, so I joined the company at a really early stage, and I had the opportunity to indulge myself into the core principles of Cloud Office and why we're not just a cloud reseller, but we're a cloud consultant company helping organizations grow. If those organizations grow, we as a company grow with them. And we were able to scale from 4 people to 70 now in 2024, which is 4 years. So we onboarded a lot of people for that years. We started with Google Workspace as our bread and butter because this is the product that we understand a lot of. Then we started onboarding cloud engineers, cloud data architects, people who understand the Google Cloud platform, and we started giving that segment away, selling that segment as well to our customers.
And how many employees currently Cloud Office has?
Currently, there are like 50 to 65 employees because Cloud Office is part of a shareholding group, which is complementing each other with the services it provides. We can be around 80 if you count the other companies in the shareholding portfolio.
And what is the next for Cloud Office? What is in pipeline that we can get excited to see?
So we're working on a couple of big projects. One is for a life insurance group in Central Eastern Europe. We're expanding their data warehouse to be more efficient, to be more operational. We're going to be working on that project, piloting this project because the project is piloting in Bulgaria. Then we're going to pilot the project in Romania and expanding further into France. As a company, we are opening a new branch in Greece currently. So we will have next month a meeting in the Google office in Athens where a couple of Google's customers are going to come to meet
Will
us.
be really nice to go for business trips to Greece, no?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, Greece is a lovely place and the market there is, let's call it, underdeveloped for Google. So we see where we can come into the market because we as Cloud Office are used to working on the markets which are tougher to work on. The underrated markets, the underdogs. Because those markets are underdeveloped, so we have zero or almost zero iteration.
What do you mean by market that is underdeveloped?
So let's say Greece as a market, as a place, as a region, currently is dominated by Microsoft products and Microsoft services. In Greece, there are
Your colleague didn't like yesterday when he asked me what I'm using. I said both like Google Workspace, but also the Microsoft Office, and he was like, "This is the most inefficient way to do so."
Yeah, it is actually. But yeah, as an underdeveloped market, this is what we mean, where the product hasn't had any, or at least zero interference into the country. So we think that Google, because Google as well is spending a lot of money now for Greece into public sector, and the Greek public sector as well is wanting to onboard all those cloud technologies. So there's a portion where we can come into the market and put Google on the map, let's say there.
Ah, interesting. And is it then Microsoft Office the biggest competitor of your business?
Yeah, the hyperscalers, Microsoft is the one that we are trying to beat. You know, you cannot beat a company that's been 20 years doing something. But there is a niche that Microsoft, in my opinion, is missing, and that is the collaboration aspect. So Google has always been a company that wanted to collaborate from day one. You're always ready to open your email. You always can open the documents from anywhere. You just need internet connection. You don't need applications. You don't need any additional services. So when I started working for Cloud Office and the Google products, this was the first thing that I experienced, how easy it is to collaborate with one another. In the modern world where we need the business to be fast and efficient, and you need your employees, your staff, your team to have access to all your resources in a matter of seconds, Google Workspace and Google Cloud was the choice that led the new generation to start using it and preferring it over Microsoft. Many of people that were born after the 90s or Gen Zs, they prefer to work with Google products. It's more intuitive, it's more
Accessible.
user experience. Yeah, it's more accessible. It's better for them than moving to a Microsoft environment.
Yeah, that's true, because also like in a Google Workspace you have much more different features, functions, what you can do. And I'm using both Microsoft Office but also Google Workspace, and for me it's indeed Microsoft Office is on my own laptop, on my own local machine, where I am just writing for myself. I never really share these kind of things. And usually for me, because I have my own startup, so it's during the process of writing something, I decided I want to share something. It's not always like from the beginning that I start to write that I want to share it with our team. So I usually, for example, in 2/3, I decide, this can be actually useful for my team, and then I put it on the on the Google Workspace. So this is actually my current situation, that I really have more like the privacy in the Microsoft Office because I have it on my local machine. And then when I want to share something, I'm using the Google Workspace.
You mentioned privacy. This is something that as well Google is it's one of its core pillars, being private company, saving your data. as a company keeping your privacy. Google has always been on top of that. So even with the new artificial intelligence products that Google, not only Google, but the world now is outstreaming, Google has been working tirelessly to have those products more ethical as an artificial intelligence than most of the products currently out there. So there's a whole book of how Google keeps your data safe in terms of you prompting that artificial intelligence and receiving feedback from it. There are tons of operations that Google does in order to keep your data in a secure box and not let anything outside the organization or outside your Google workspace, for instance. Well, competitive products, I'm not going to mention names, but we've seen competitive products change from a non-profit organization to a for-profit organization.
We could also see it with OpenAI, like.
Exactly. I didn't want to mention names for
Okay.
it. Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows this. It's just like everywhere.
Yeah. So Google might be a step back from the game, but Google is taking it securely and approaching it. You know, if you're going to make a profit from selling something, it needs to be secure. It needs to be reliable to the people that use it. You know, since the dawn of artificial intelligence, last year, let's call it like that, we've seen struggle from all of the companies, all the main players in the world that are thinking that they're currently going to have the product that's going to sell the most. But they're not thinking about how my product is going to react to those people that they want to use it. And they want to use it with not good intentions, but they want to use it with bad intentions. So from the last year till now, I've seen and read maybe a couple of blog posts, 10 documents on how you can hack, the competitor products and how somebody did it and exports your data and so on. And the interesting thing is, I'm being completely not biased here. I've never found a document except, for that issue that Google had with its image processing, the artificial intelligence, where it created some racist images. Maybe you've heard of it. But this was the only problem that Google had with its artificial intelligence platforms in terms of being accessible to people, being non-hackable, and being available to the people that need it the most.
Being non-hackable.
Non-hackable.
That's a really ambitious statement,
Yes,
I would say.
yeah. Well, Google has been always security first. So there, for I think it's like 16 years that Google had the Google Workspace as a product. There's been like 0 data breaches
Oh, nice.
to that product from
Interesting.
day one till now.
I didn't know that. That's because I am living in a world that everything is hackable if you want. It's
Everything is hackable. Everything can be broken. People build it, somebody will break it. The interesting thing is Google employs people, ethical hackers, to find vulnerabilities in their software products.
I mean, they have a really army of coders and programmers. So
It's called the red team inside, the backend of Google. So the red team only comes when there's real issues. So the platform can be hacked from Chinese hackers or whatnot. The Google team, the red team, will find the vulnerability, they will exploit it, and then they will try to fix it so hackers will not be able to get into that door. And this has been done throughout the years. I think it's 2000 when the red team started working, when the only Chinese attack happened on Google Cloud. And this was it.
Wow.
Nothing after that.
That's really amazing. I didn't know. This is really good information to know.
There's a mini series on YouTube that explains all of that and why they're doing that, so they can protect all the people's privacy. It's really interesting. All the viewers that are watching the interview, maybe they would like to view it. Hacking Google, it's a nice video to see.
My last question is regarding Partner of the Year. So what is it about? I never saw it, and is it some competition of the Google, or is it we selected you as our partner in 2024? Or?
Yeah, so we received the award really recently. Our C-level management was in Las Vegas to receive the award on the red carpet. Google is giving specializations and awards to partners who have expertise and show value to their clients, such as us. We were given the expansion award because our team grew from such a small team to such substantial state, and we are covering so many specializations and expertise inside Google Cloud. Cloud Office, the company, currently holds 11 specializations, 1 expertise, and 1 award for Partner of the Year. All of our members, including sales, including marketing people, they need to be certified by Google to work with us. So everybody, when they start to to join Cloud Office, first off, they need to be certified so they understand the product in and out, and then we can offer those services to the clients which best fit them. And our expertise is what brought the award to us this year, because we were able to work on it. We were able to sustain our clients throughout the way. Most of our clients are startups that start with 1 or 2 users just using email. Our first unicorn, our own local unicorn, Payhawk, is now gone global. That company started with 2 users in Google Workspace, and now they're harboring thousands and thousands of servers on Google Cloud. So we help companies thrive. This is our main goal at Cloud Office, to help startups start and be efficient. Because if those startups now become scale-ups, they start to be a productive company. This is where we, Cloud Office, did the job right. And this is where we receive our attribution.
All right, thank you so much. It was really nice to meeting you.
Thank you very
And this was Jivko, the employee number 4 of the Cloud Office.
Hey guys, thank you.